this video we're going to swap the paper out on the Epson 9900 in the photo lab. So we're going to walk up to the device and you can see this is where the paper roll lives. We're going to walk up to the screen, wake it up, and we're going to select this button to release the paper. And you can notice on the screen right now, the black is set at photo black. It's because we're using a luster photo paper. We're going to be placing matte paper on the device, so we will also not only be switching the paper, but additionally we'll be switching the black inks to the matte black. So you can see the paper's been released. You can see the roll that it has released the paper up to this line, and the screen now says load paper. So what you do next, you're going to lift this up, the lid, and over here is a locking mechanism. So we're going to unlock the locking, and then this slides over, and the entire spindle comes out. Like so. So we're going to put this spindle on our rack, and we're going to grab our matte paper, and we're going to load it on the spindle. Make sure it's tight, and then we're going to lock it. And now we watch the screen, and we're going to start to load the paper down into the device. So we want the paper to actually come out. I'm going to keep rolling the paper down so that it comes out below the printer. At the same time, you want to make sure you're not bending the paper in any way, trying to minimize touching just with your fingertips. And then we're going to select the load paper button, and then the pause button. And now the menu wants to know if these settings are okay. It says Premium Luster 260, so we're going to say no, this is matte paper. And then it wants to know what kind of paper did you just load. So matte paper, and we have an enhanced matte. And then you see it still says photo black ink. So we want to swap the ink over to matte black. So you would just push this button here. You would only want to do this if in fact you are swapping paper, as it uses up a considerable amount of ink in the transition. So then, once your paper is loaded and your ink is set properly, then you would just close this lid and it's ready to print to. After your paper is loaded, you want to double check that the cutter is set. So right now those scissors indicate that the cutter is set to automatically cut the paper after the print job has gone through. If it's not already set, you can just push this button and see how the scissors disappear. You just push that. Now it's set to sheet. So we want to make sure it has the roll and the scissors.